The Acolyte is the biggest failure we've ever seen for Disney Star Wars when they decided to give Leslie Headland almost $200 million and just flush it right down the toilet. The worst ratings we've ever seen for any of these Star Wars shows, and when it comes to the audience feedback, that was not very good either. The people that did decide to give this show a chance, for the most part, absolutely despised it. But there still is a handful of people out there that want to see more of the Acolyte, that want to see this story continue. And we saw them try to change Disney's mind with this petition. Almost 80,000 people have signed it, but unfortunately, that is not enough to make this show profitable. So then they turned their attention to YouTubers because we didn't like the show, it must be our fault, and we need to be demonetized. Well, that didn't work for these Disney Star Wars fans either. But I have good news for Acolyte fans out there, for people that just can't get enough of these characters. You have an opportunity to mobilize, to show Disney that you love your favorite thing. But that, of course, would require you buying something and actually reading it, and I don't know if that's going to be the case, because lucky for you, just like was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, we're now getting more information about another story set in the High Republic era that all you Acolyte fans, you can get your fix of dog shit characters. Star Wars announces the Acolyte Wayseeker release date following show cancellation. The Acolyte may be canceled on Disney+, but Star Wars revealed when the tale continues in the Acolyte Wayseeker. Following a disappointing Disney Plus run, that's putting it lightly, Star Wars opted to cancel The Acolyte, Lucasfilm's first live-action High Republic series set a century before Phantom Menace. But Lucasfilm is not done with this story or its prequel storytelling just yet. There it is. There's the cover. You've got Master Vernestra. You've got Carrie-Anne Moss as Master Indara, which, man, they really pitched her being super heavily involved with the show. She wasn't around for long, was she? And, of course, Master Vernestra Rwoh, who is a character who has existed in the High Republic before this show aired. Well, now you're getting another story about her. First announced at 2024 San Diego Comic-Con, Lucasfilm's next High Republic novel, The Acolyte Wayseeker, releases on May 6, 2025, despite the series it's based on already being canceled. Written by Justina Ireland, and, I guess we are pretty familiar with Justina Ireland. Granted, it was 3 or 4 years ago when she was announced as one of the architects of the High Republic that people got introduced to her and her politics and her belief that if you don't agree with her politics, you might as well not read her books. People listened to that. People didn't buy her dog shit books, and most of them have been miserable failures. Written by Justina Ireland, Star Wars confirms the Acolyte Wayseeker explores Vernestra Rwoh's life 20 years before the events of the Disney Plus series. But the book's description goes even further, sharing how Jedi Master Indara, portrayed in The Acolyte by Carrie-Anne Moss, requests Rose Rebecca Henderson's help for a Coruscant mission, resulting in the former prodigy wrestling with the messy relationship between Jedi business, politics, and the Republic. Yes, did you want more of this useless character that you saw in The Acolyte? Acolyte fans, this is your chance. This is your opportunity. And quite frankly, the High Republic could use it, because since the High Republic first launched, it has seen abysmal numbers. There was a little bit of excitement surrounding the release of that first book, Light of the Jedi. Sold over 100,000 copies. But after that, once people saw what this story was about, that they just, quite frankly, weren't interested in it, it fell off a cliff. Phase 1, look at these novels and look at the numbers. 150,000 combined book sales when you look at hardcover, softcover, stuff like that. But then it starts falling off a cliff. The Rising Storm, The Fallen Star, Tempest Runner. Tempest Runner only got out to 13,000 people. The young adult novels did not do much better than that. Middle grade novels, you see a couple, it starts falling down below 10,000. And then we start looking at Phase 2. And this doesn't even get into Phase 3 and how miserable the sales were for Phase 3. But you get the picture. Acolyte fans, I'm telling you right now, if you really do care about these stories and these characters and stuff like that, 80,000 of you out there could do something massive and actually go out and buy this book. Maybe bump those sales numbers over 10,000 units, which is in all likelihood where this is going to end up at. But somehow, some way, the same people, the same modern audience that did not support the High Republic, that did not turn out in numbers to support the High Republic, somehow I doubt, just like they didn't actually show up in droves to support The Acolyte as a show, somehow I doubt that you're going to show up and actually buy this book. But That's just a guess. This is your opportunity. You want more of these terrible characters? Prove it. You can show Disney. May 6, 2025. This is your moment, Acolyte fans. But somehow I think you're already going to be on to something else. What do you guys think about this? Are you interested in picking up the Acolyte Wayseeker with more of the characters that you weren't interested in before? Let me know in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.